Sarah Palin has waded into the heated healthcare debate in a new Facebook posting. The former governor raises the fear of what she calls an Obama death panel, in which officials would decide whether the elderly or children with Down syndrome are worthy of medical care. It's the sort of idea that has turned town hall meetings into shout-fests and put the president on the defensive. Rachel Martin is in Washington with the latest on all of this. Rachel, good morning.
Good morning, Bell. It has been an intense week. There were some arrests, and one Congress member even received a death threat. And it's worth pointing out this is all happening in the month of August, when Congress and the rest of America is supposed to be on vacation. But people are turning up in record numbers to these town hall events, and the temperature is rising.
We would be grateful.
Another town hall last night in Virginia.
Do you support this type of legislation?
I'm happy with my insurance. Please don't mess with my insurance.
There are people that are suffering. We need a public option.
Tense but tame compared to others in recent days, with ramped up rhetoric, scuffles, even some arrests. This was the scene in Michigan Friday.
I have a question for this young man.
Go sit down and
I have a question for this young man.
In his address this morning, the president swung back.
And let me start by dispelling the outlandish rumors that reform will promote euthanasia or cut Medicaid or bring about a government takeover of health care.
Congressional Democrats have tried to discredit the protesters. Conservative organizers say there's a double standard.
When the left does this, it's celebrated as the best of democracy, community organizing. When conservative free market activists show up, they're called mobs.
Still, the town halls on healthcare have gotten so heated. Some members of Congress are refusing to do them. And while there are real concerns out there about the pace and scope of the reform bill,
I want to know if it's coming out of my paycheck.
Those in the middle of this debate say it has to cool off.
People should be deeply skeptical and want to know the truth. But know that if somebody wants to have a dialogue, the person next to them shouldn't be able to shut them down.
Many of these stakeholders are now urging civility, saying if no one is heard, everybody loses. Bill.